the woman accidentally discovered. The man she had chased for 3 years could only fall asleep each night while staring at her sister's portrait. He even hid his identity as a powerful prince and pretended to be a lowly guard at her side, just to protect her scheming half-sister from being bullied. The moment she learned the truth, her heart was torn apart. She finally realized her love over the past 3 years had all been one-sided, completely disillusioned. She told her father she was willing to marry in place of her half-sister, to wed the comatose crown prince and bring him luck, but only if she could take her mother's entire dowry with her, and she would personally gift her guard to the half-sister on the wedding day. Her father agreed, but couldn't understand why she was giving up the guard she once vowed to marry. Yet the woman said nothing, because she knew 7 days later none of this would matter anymore. 3 years ago, the man came to her estate seeking a job as her personal guard. She fell for him at first sight, and pursued him relentlessly ever since. But for 3 years straight, he remained cold and distant. She thought he was simply reserved by nature, until one day, she overheard him talking with a friend, and discovered his true identity as a powerful prince, and that he had always loved her half-sister. The only reason he became her guard was to stay close to the scheming girl. Only then did she realize how foolish her love had been, and that the man standing before her was never worth her affection. Heartbroken, she decided to let go for good. The next day, she went to the auction house to prepare her dowry, but unexpectedly saw her late mother's keepsake among the items. Wanting to keep the only memory of her mother, she joined the bidding, but her half-sister kept competing with her. Backed by their father's support, the woman refused to back down. Yet the man, upon seeing the scheming girl about to lose, secretly ordered his men to bid as the prince, forcing the woman to give up the keepsake. What broke her even more was that after winning the hairpin, the half-sister smashed it on purpose. Devastated, the woman fainted on the spot. When she woke up and saw the shattered jade pin, she felt as if her heart had been ripped apart. To honor her mother's memory, she went to the riverside that night to release lanterns, but just as she was about to leave, a bolt of lightning struck, splitting a large tree nearby. The man didn't hesitate, and shielded the scheming sister, while she was hit by the falling tree and severely burned. When she regained consciousness, she saw the man and her sister being affectionate nearby, completely ignoring her injuries. Furious, she told them both to get out, but the half-sister acted pitiful, pretending her leg hurt too much to walk. As expected, the man immediately picked her up, completely forgetting he was still her guard. Their intimate act was seen by her father, who believed the man was a mere servant, unworthy of touching his daughter, and ordered him kicked out of the estate. But the prince, just to stay close to the scheming girl, willingly accepted the punishment, and was whipped until his skin split. Even after he went that far for her, the half-sister just gave him a glance of disdain, and left with a casual excuse. His men heard of his injuries, and were confused why the woman wasn't there this time. Only then did the prince realize it was always the woman who had silently taken care of him each time he got hurt. But he still didn't reflect on his actions. Instead, he gave the prince's most precious gift to the half-sister. Receiving the gift, she assumed she would be the future princess, and couldn't wait to show off in front of the woman. When she saw the man arrive, she slapped herself, and falsely accused the woman of hitting her. Unable to bear it any longer, the woman slapped her back, then stormed off in anger.